So my name is Miroslav, and my last name is El Basyuni.
Hmm.
So whenever you would talk with someone, hi, what's your name? Miroslav El Basyuni. Definitely they would ask, and
What?
what's
What?
that?
You
Yes.
know?
Where are the funds? Where are the
Yeah,
funds?
yeah.
And I would say, listen, I'm half Russian, half Egyptian. And this actually was one of the reasons why we volunteered a lot with my wife.
Yeah, I know you're involved in so many groups. Several groups are Russian groups.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing there?
One of the groups we help the elderly people. It's actually the Russian-speaking elderly people. So we have a lot of parents who moved here with their kids. It's very hard for them to integrate. We were lucky that we were younger, had more energy, we had the ability to learn a new language. For them, it's very hard. One of the projects we have, it's called Gratitude Club. It's for seniors. So we have gatherings every month, and we invite someone who would come and lecture them, explain to them different things. Then we would invite actors or singers or uh, musicians who would come and entertain them.
Hmm.
We have another group, which is that one has more than 2,000. It also helps those who live in Oakville and surrounding areas on, like figuring out what's happening in the city, what's happening in the town, where to go, what to do, positive moods, help each other.
That's actually a very interesting thing because now we have an Arabic speaking Canadian, Russian, Egyptian. One of the reasons we're doing this double double is to bring some activities we wouldn't ever know that exist. So, do you have any other groups in Arabic or any other groups that you're doing?
Well, one of them is Oakville Events, by the way. Join the group.
Yeah.
It's called Oakville Events. In this group, uh, we post about all the events which are going to happen in Oakville and surrounding areas. So it's actually a very interesting. And there is events for all kinds of ethnic groups. So for Egyptians, for Arabs, for Hindus, for everyone.
Yeah, to be honest. So I go to Oakville events and I check like what's going on around us here.
Starting from May, I post in it everything which happens in downtown Oakville. And we have a lot of events in downtown. We have a lot of events in Bronte. We have jazz music, a lot of events. It makes Oakville actually very unique.
You arrive here and you're bringing actually your collection with you, and because you're the one here who's managing the Oakville United Taxi, yes?
Yeah,
Is there anything you've learned from this?
a lot.
Okay.
I want to start that when I joined Oakville United Taxi, and this is a true story, I thought I'm going to work there for a couple of weeks or a couple of months until I find a job.
Yeah.
Because for me, this was like, answering the phones and asking people where they are and where they're going to. For me, this sounded like, okay, well, that's not a job. And I thought about, it's just a temporary thing.
Yeah.
23 years later, I'm still in the same place. I really love working there. It's an amazing place. I met fantastic people. I've been managing the place for decades, but I really enjoy answering the calls. As I said, I met fantastic people. We work very closely with a lot of organizations, with the town of Oakville, with all the corporate accounts. Actually, I don't think anyone have thought about this, but there's a lot of corporate companies which have their head office in Oakville.
Yeah.
It makes me always sad when one of them leaves Oakville. Like, for example, when Tim Hortons decided that they're going to go downtown Toronto, I felt so sad. I always thought that it's great to have those businesses in Oakville.
Yeah.
It makes me feel, it's not only a place where people would go and sleep over and then wake up in the morning and travel to Toronto or to
Yeah,
Mississauga or to
it's
Hamilton.
sometimes it's just a tactic or something, but be sure when someone is leaving, another two or three are coming. That's what I know because I kind of like mingle a little bit in the business around here. So I know a couple of businesses are coming and building huge things here. So also, I tell you, I'm very interested in the stories because Double Double is not just to make the bridge and make everyone know about everyone. Podcasts used to be for just like let's talk and let's get everything inside you and let's learn and let's entertain ourselves with what you know. What about building something from the podcast? So it's like could be the content for a book. It could be a content for, in our case here, it's a content for web series. Tell us about what is happening with the taxis.
Well, what's happening with the taxis? We pick up people, we take people. Actually, this is a very interesting question. I can tell you that we know a lot about a lot.
Oh, we are with the right people. I knew it.
But unfortunately,
Yeah, of
I
course.
can't really
Of course.
divulge
Of
and
course.
say, oh, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
But I can tell you that the first responders,
Hmm.
I'll tell you an interesting story,
Okay.
since we're talking about interesting
Yes,
stories.
please go ahead.
So there was actually a robbery in
Oh.
Oakville.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, recently there have been a lot of robberies all around.
Yeah, on Spears. There was some couple of them
So,
on Spears.
there was a robbery, and the police called our dispatcher, and they inquired if we received any suspicious call or any suspicious orders.
Hmm.
This was actually very interesting because the dispatcher on duty back then, it was the overnight shift, and when she answered the call, she somehow had the impression that the caller was kind of responding strangely to her questions. So she flagged the call and she told the police officer that yes, I think I had a call, which I'm not sure, but I felt uncomfortable taking this call. And the guy actually called a cab. He committed a crime and then he called a cab. Like,
Oh.
how silly he can be.
Oh,
But
poor,
anyway,
poor guy. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
And she felt something is wrong in the way how he was, like describing where he is and where
Yeah.
he's going.
Yeah.
And he refused to give his phone number,
Okay.
which literally flagged that. So it's we always ask for a phone number, and if someone refuses to give his phone number, it means something is wrong. So anyway, the police we sent a cab. The police officer met with the driver. The driver left the cab. The police officer sat down, and he drove the cab to pick up the suspect. Back then, he was a suspect. And when they approached him, apparently it was that robber. And they did
Oh.
catch him.
Oh, nice.
And Sharon is the name of the dispatcher who caught this incident. She actually received a nomination.
Ah,
from the House of
fantastic.
Police.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is one of the stories which I can tell you about. The rest of the stories, we'll have to do this in a different location.
Are you happy with your drivers?
Yeah.
Of course, you're
In
gonna say
general, in general,
yes.
in general, yes. Listen, there is always the black
Who's the
sheep.
grumpy one?
Who's the grumpy one? I'm not gonna send it to you. Don't worry.
Send me the grumpy one.
Actually, 99% of our guys are amazing.
Mhm.
It's a shame that we don't have new drivers. All our drivers have been with us for ages. So if anyone listening to us is thinking about pursuing a new career, you're more than welcome to reach us.
So, are you hiring or something?
We're always looking for.
Or is okay for drivers? Okay.
Yeah.
But why do they go to Uber and they don't go to you?
Well, Uber
They
actually
do
right now,
Uber and they don't do you. Oakville United Taxi.
We have a lot of calls from.
You're better. You have a better deal.
Yes, we have better deals, and a lot of Uber drivers actually right now are not very happy.
Okay.
So whatever business you go to, they have their ups and downs.
You think you're better? You do
I
it
don't
better.
think I know we are.
Okay, you're sure. Okay. Oh, fantastic. Okay.
I know who's driving. There is a reason why we work with the schools, with handicapped people, with hospitals, with insurance companies, with the Ontario Disability Support Program, with WSAB. All those organizations need to know who is transporting their kids who's transporting people who are vulnerable, and our drivers they go through the vulnerable sector screening on yearly basis. We have an insurance, which Uber drivers don't have. Like they have their own regular insurance, right?
Yeah.
We have a commercial insurance. So I'm positive that we have that.
It's 20 years you're on this location doing the dispatch from the same time, same place. You're building the community around you.
Yes.
What kind of gossips we have on Kerr Street?
On Kerr Street,
Yeah.
there's a new building coming across the street from us, and there's a couple of very interesting new restaurants and cafes which are opening. There is a new French cafe on Kerr Street, and we have the Mermaid right beside us.
Yeah, there's yeah.
It's for those who love seafood. That's one thing which I really like about Oakville. It's a small town, but there is something always happening in it, and it flies. Like whenever something happens, everyone knows about it.
Sometimes things are happening and I don't know about them, but maybe that's my problem.
Yeah, because you're not in the taxi business.
Yeah.
So
There you
this
go.
is also one thing. If you're very nosy, you need to be in the taxi business because you're going to be sitting there and listening to all those stories. Who, where, what time, with whom, how many times.
I think that's another option that I call you just to know what's going on. You know.
Yeah, Sidi.
Yeah.
Just come, just
Okay.
arrive.
Yeah. Okay. So today, that was Miro. I think Miro was a very good inspiration for Double Double. And Miro is a very good also a spot if you want to know about Arabs,
Oakville,
Oakville, Russian, and what else?
fun.
And fun.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.